The travel industry, Tyler, has been one of the hardest hit industries throughout this entire pandemic. We are starting to see more and more people feel more comfortable with traveling. I believe this past Sunday, it was like a record of 1.8 million people traveled on that one day, as so many people are trying to do a little relaxation. And during the middle of the pandemic and getting away for spring break. But even before the pandemic, I always called it airplanes cootie shoots.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, how many times have you flown and then you get off and you're sick, you know, because you've been on an airplane? Well, our next guest here with us on the MegaCast has kind of come up with a solution for all of this. Gina Hoensheid with us. She is the CEO for SeatSational, joining us now on the MegaCast. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is ingenious. Explain to those who maybe don't have a computer in front of them, what exactly is SeatSational?
Okay, well, I have a sample for those that can see. And what SeatSational is, it's a healthy travel kit that has everything you need in it to keep your space clean when you travel. So I was on a mission to make travel healthier, as you said in your intro, make travel healthier for people when they travel. Whenever we would travel with our kids, one of us would inevitably get sick. And I thought there has to be a better way. So I developed a kit that would keep you and your space healthy and clean, so you could try to avoid being sick when you travel from all the germs that are around you.
And so did you come up with this prior to COVID?
Yes, actually, the company's been in place in over 8 years, actually. And when I first developed it, it's so funny because we have face masks in our kit, we have a seat cover, we have hand sanitizer, hand wipes, a no-nut sticker, and one of our kits has gloves. And we thought about this way before the pandemic. And one thing we were nervous about, people kind of were like, why would you put masks in there? That kind of looks weird, kind of looks scary. And I said, no, because people do get sick and you don't want to catch it if you're sitting next to somebody, or if you're sick, you don't want to cough all over somebody sitting next to you on an airplane. So what was first odd when it first came out ended up being a huge value for our kit and for others.
So how have sales been since the pandemic? Because this is every traveler's dream right now.
Yes, actually, our sales were pretty good before the pandemic, believe it or not. We were selling on Amazon, on the website, Bed Bath & Beyond. But when the pandemic hit, it was all hands on deck. We sold out during the pandemic, but we were trying to fill orders as quickly as it can. It just exploded.
And so with that, because now where are the products actually made? I know that you're based out of Rochester. Where are the products made? Are they here locally?
Well, it's a combination of the U.S. and overseas, the kit. So some things that we can use from the U.S. we do, and some things we have to source overseas.
So I know that sales took off, but so many people weren't traveling for so many months. So what did they still want this for when they were going to travel again eventually?
Yes. Actually, one of our customers, we have a lot of loyal customers, and we bend over backwards. We have great customer service. We try to get the kits out to them immediately. But our customers had told us that, hey, could I use this in a movie theater? Can I use it in the doctor's office? And then a light bulb went off and we said, absolutely. So then we realized the kit isn't just for flying. It's for everyday life. It's for travel wherever you go, whether you go to the doctor's, a spa, an emergency room, if you go to the park. It's versatile to anywhere you go, ride shares, Ubers, anywhere you need a clean space. Another important area that we discovered, which we hope to move forward with, is for people that are getting chemo and cancer treatments. The kit is perfect for keeping that area sanitary for the immune compromised people, because you don't realize there's a lot of germs on the chairs coming and going for chemotherapy. And for no fault of the hospitals, everybody's doing the best job they can to keep everything clean, and even more so with the pandemic. But nobody's going to clean your space as well as you are. So we want to make it so that the person is cleaning their own space. They can have peace of mind knowing that the space is clean, and they can get to areas where other staff members might miss. So it's like doing your double due diligence to make sure you stay healthy and clean.
Yeah, I think, Gina, after this pandemic, we are all looking at germs completely different and the surfaces that we touch, because before you wouldn't think twice about going into a grocery store and grabbing the cart. Now you would never dream of doing that and not wiping it down. So with that, we're all a bunch of germaphobes now.
Yes, exactly. And I actually think this is going to be a whole new niche, because knowing what we know now from the pandemic, that it's just so important to keep yourself and your space clean wherever you go, whether you're in a pandemic or whether you're not. I mean, it's just being germ conscious and doing your due diligence. And also another example I like to say is with our kit, it's kind of like seeing is believing. And I liken it to, like, if you have a cleaning lady and she cleans your house, and then you look and you're like, oh, she missed this, she missed that. Well, nobody's going to clean your house as well as you. Just the same, nobody's going to clean your space as well as you are. And whether it's an Uber or an airplane, they're doing the best they can. They're doing as much as they can to catch the germs, but there's always, it's always good to have extra germ protection and do it yourself so you have peace of mind.
How was it for you to be able to get some of the supplies in the middle of the pandemic for your kit? Because we were all struggling. How was that for you? Because you had already had this.
Yes, well, we had quite a bit in stock and inventory. I kind of took a leap of faith and wanted to have enough inventory in stock. So we did have quite a bit. So I'm thankful for that. We ended up running short at the end, but we were able to get an order in for some of the missing supplies. We lucked out. But, you know, we were thrilled to have enough inventory, and we were happy to serve all our orders. We were up till 3 a.m. for 2 weeks nonstop, just trying to fill orders, which was exhausting but exhilarating, that we could provide help to people. So yeah, we were okay. We even ended up donating masks to Beaumont Hospital because we had extra, and I didn't feel right just trying to sell a product while other people are suffering. So we did take a good bulk of our masks and we donated it personally to the nurses. I drove in my car and handed them to the nurses so that they would have them. So grateful that we did have inventory. So yeah.
So with that, Gina, what advice would you give to other small business owners?
As far as running a product, I would just say, I mean, it's a fine line between being prepared and overstocking. So when you launch with your business, just make sure you have enough to keep yourself healthy and clean and enough supplies that you can deliver to your customer. And also just educate your customers to be aware of what they can do personally. We like to say that we're giving the power back to the customer and educating the customer to be proactive and make sure their space is clean themselves, in addition to what all the other businesses and organizations are doing. It's a group effort. Keep yourself clean, keep the area clean for others. So.
Gina Hoensheid with us here on the MegaCast. She's the CEO for Seat Sitters, a company that she launched in 2018, and perfect timing, really, when we find ourselves in the middle of a pandemic, because you were able to get your business up and going, and then the pandemic hit, and we were all looking for ways to keep safe and keep clean during this time. But with that, tell us more, like the actual seat cover, is it washable?
Yes, we have a seat cover in our kit. Here's a picture of our kit for those that are watching.
So this is easy and packable and something you can carry with you too. So
yeah, it's very lightweight. We wanted to make it convenient and easy to use and lightweight and not add to anybody's luggage or travel. It comes with a seat cover. that is washable and reusable. We say up to 5 times. It's easy to reuse, or you can dispose of it if you just want to use it once. Most people use it more than once, and they wash it. It comes with 2 tray table covers for the airplane tray table, but it's also versatile for restaurants and picnic tables. You can use the tray covers anywhere. It also comes with 2 mats. It comes with hand wipes, a 10-pack, so that you just don't have one hand wipe. So it's a complete round trip. And then it comes with hand sanitizer and also a no-nut sticker, because we're trying to help those people that have nut allergies, and allergies travel safer as well. And then our lifestyle kit also has 2 pairs of gloves in it. So it's something that you can reuse, something that's recyclable. We try to be as eco-friendly as we can, recycle, reuse, to be environmentally friendly. That was very important.
So what's the cost for the kit?
The kit is $28.50. Yes, and we're sold on Amazon, on our website, on Bed Bath & Beyond. We just launched on Walmart as well. So we're growing, which is great.
Right. I mean, if you can get in with Amazon and Walmart and Bed Bath & Beyond, and this is just a perfect timing because of what we're going through. How do you think that you're going to continue to grow or change this business as well?
Well, we're trying to educate consumers, like I said, to put the power in your hands and be proactive, and just throw this in your car. Use it for airplane travel, but put it in your car so you have it, so you're not scrambling for your gloves or your mask like so many of us are. It's all there, so you don't have to worry about it. And just make it easier for people to get. We're trying to be on more platforms, and also we're constantly evolving with our product. If customers tell us that they want us to add something, we're open to that. We're trying to grow for the customer. We're also looking into expanding with different colors and be a little bit more fashionable, a little bit more fun with some other lines. So there's a lot of exciting product expansions that we're always looking at to keep it fresh and keep the customers happy and give them what everybody needs.
Gina, it's been great talking to you. Anything maybe we didn't touch on before we say goodbye?
Not really. I mean, it's just like I said, it's a product that you will see that will be needed. It's for everybody, and it's for every circumstance, pretty much. But I'm just proud to have a product that helps make people's lives healthier and cleaner, and and just environmentally friendly. I always say travel with my inspiration, but staying healthy is my passion, and that's kind of the story behind this kit. But yeah, I'm very proud to have this kit. Also, one other thing, I knew when I was going to start a business, because it takes a great deal amount of time, that I have 2 children, and I wasn't going to necessarily take time away from them, but I was going to make them come along on the journey with me. So they've been with me every step of the way, learning and observing and helping out as well. And that was equally as important, to show them and involve them in the company as well.
Oh, that's great. So it's been a learning experience for the entire family. And with that, Gina, have you traveled since the start of COVID?
Yes, I have. And I got my kit, and it's actually funny because before COVID, one of our biggest fans were flight attendants. They love us, and they're like, oh my gosh, we need to get one. They're aware too that there's many germs in spite of the cleaning, but I've flown, used it, I feel great. And as people enter traveling and as they feel comfortable, we want to give them peace of mind that they could take this kit with them and travel and start getting back to normal with peace of mind by keeping themselves and their space clean.
Oh, we can't wait to get to that day. I will say, I think you need to get these in some of the airport gift shops. You know, those last-minute pickup things. That would be perfect in there.
Yes, we are working on that, actually. So fingers crossed that will be in many of the airport stores soon.
Yeah, because I think even post COVID-19, the fear of germs is going to be staying with us for a long time. Gina, it's been great having you with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.